So now after I've done a few sketches and I feel really confident about drawing a person, I'm going to go in on my final project and start to draw that person that I admire, that I've chosen to draw my portrait of. So I'm doing the same thing, simple lines, big rainbow sad face for the top of my head, big U shape for the bottom, the line going down and across to help me find those proportions, and then adding in those simple lines for my facial features. My neck is not too wide and not too skinny, adding in my ears, and then my hairline that comes down on my forehead. So now that I have my simple lines, I'm going to go in and kind of define these lines a little more, add the inside of my eye, the pupil, and then adding my full mouth that I'm going to choose to have more of an open mouth. Instead of drawing individual teeth, I just did one row, kind of like a rectangle, to show that there are teeth there, but I didn't draw individual rectangles for teeth. Now, instead of going into lots of detail right here, I'm going to use my simple lines and outline them with my paint sticks. So I have chosen the color orange and yellow kind of feeling because I feel like my person I have chosen is a bright person. They're always very positive, and that's what these colors make me feel. So I used a darker color to outline the whole shape. I'm going in with a medium color to outline the facial features, making sure that I still get all of those details, and I'm using my oil pastel on the edge where I can use a thin line. I'm not using it flat like a glue stick because that would be way too thick of a line for me to get all of these super thin lines that I'm trying to do. And then I went in with my third color and added a few more details. I put a picture frame around it and did a simple background pattern when I added paint. You can also add your background with your paint sticks if you would like to draw a background with your paint sticks. I'm going to go in and make sure I've gotten all of these colors and all these shapes that I want before I've started painting. So I added a pattern on my shirt, and now I'm ready to paint my portrait. So I'm going to use a few different shades of the orangish yellow that I'm going for. That way it's not all melted together, but we are only using the one color that we've chosen, so it stays a monochromatic portrait. So if I'm using blue, I'm only using shades of blue, and I'm not also using purple. Here's where I'm adding my pattern with that darker orange color, and then I'm washing my brush out really well in between colors so that I can see the difference in what I've done. Going in with a lighter orangish yellow for the face, and then adding in to my background there. And then I have one more shade that I've kind of created by mixing the two colors together to add a different color to my picture frame and a few other areas as well. But I used only orange, and it stayed a monochromatic portrait, and I can still see all of my facial features.